Good morning everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Tawanda and this is Tawanda's Blessed Life. And on my channel, I do decorating on a budget, DIYs, and hauls with a sprinkle of migraine enlightenment. I also do sister lock updates and lifestyle updates. So if that is something that you are interested in, go ahead and hit the subscribe button to join my YouTube family. I would greatly appreciate it. And so today's video is going to be my grocery haul. I had a grocery pickup at Sam's Club, and then I also went into Aldi's to pick up some items. I limited my budget for this month to $250 only because we have a lot of stuff in our deep freezer that we need to eat and in our refrigerator and our cabinets. So I went ahead and just kind of wrote down some things that we needed, and those are the items that I went ahead and purchased. I did also go ahead and just set aside $25 for the rest of the month to go ahead and just be able to purchase milk and if fruit if need be. And so yeah, we're going to go ahead and get started. And I'll also say that I ended up spending a total of $249. I have it written down somewhere, sorry. $249.34 was the total cost that I ended up spending on groceries for this month. And like I said, we already have a lot of stuff already in our cabinets and our deep freezer, so I did not want to go overboard. And also too, because we will be going on vacation for 2 weeks, so I just decided that we would use that extra money for if we decide if we want to go out and eat somewhere. We don't eat out a lot, so it'll be a treat for us while we're on vacation. Although we do plan on, we usually go to Ohio but we're actually going to just stay here in Florida and do some things here, and then also do some things around our home. So yeah, can't wait. I'm looking forward to being off for 2 weeks. So let's go ahead and get started with today's video. I'll go ahead and just start off by saying I did buy some vanilla ice cream. I went ahead and put that in our freezer. I got that for my husband. And then I also went ahead and purchased some of the raspberry sorbet, and that is also in the freezer because they were starting to melt, and I picked those up. Those are in the freezer. I also purchased 5 cases of water from Sam's. We usually go through a case of water a week. Those are in the trunk of my car. My husband will bring those in once when he gets home from work. So let me go ahead and get started. I'll show you the things that I purchased from Aldi's, and then I'll show you what I picked up from Sam's. I got some broccoli florets. We all know that I love broccoli. I like to have broccoli for lunch, so I have some broccoli florets. Excuse me. I have a migraine also. We're on day 6, I believe. And then I also picked up some asparagus. These can be steamed. I'm probably not going to steam them, and I'm probably not going to steam the broccoli. I think what I'm going to do is bake them in the oven with some olive oil and some seasonings. I think that's what I'll probably do, and then I'll have these for lunch. We do have some carrots and potatoes, so I might cut that up too, and then I'll bake that all together and make like some type of like baked vegetables, and I'll have that with some rice or something for lunch on the days that I don't want to have any meat. And then I also picked up some of the milk chocolate with almond. We love these, so I picked up 3 of these, so we'll have that. Pick up some nectarines because I like to have some type of fruit with my lunch, and even just for snacks throughout the day, or if it's getting really late and I don't want to eat dinner because it's kind of late and I don't really like to have a lot of heavy stuff on my stomach, I will have fruit for dinner instead. I got some mandarin oranges. I did also pick up some ground turkey, and I also picked up some ground beef. I got 2 of these and then 2 of the ground turkey. The ground beef was they're 2.5 pounds. It was $12 and some change. The ground turkey was $4 and some change for, I'm not sure how many pounds this is, 1.2 pounds. And so I do plan on making shepherd's pie on Sunday, so that's what I purchased that ground beef for. And then I have another ground beef. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that yet. We do also have some ground beef already in our deep freezer. I also picked up some of this garlic paste. I like this. It's real. I like to put this in my food. It's really good. And then I haven't tried the basil yet, but I figured I would try it with something. I'll figure it out. I can put basil in pretty much anything, I believe. Like well, not anything, but like pastas and stuff, I guess is what I'm talking about. And then we do plan on having tacos. So I went ahead and just purchased some guacamole. And then I purchased my husband some cottage cheese. He likes cottage cheese. So I went ahead and picked this up for him so he can have that as a snack. I got some French onion dip to go with some of our chips that we have. I also purchased some homemade lemonade. This was actually on sale for like $1.07. And I do like lemonade. I like to mix it when I make my drinks with my different syrups. And then I got some strawberry lemonade. And then I also like to mix this with my coconut water. So, and then what else did we get? Got some of the dill pickle popcorn. I tried this last month, and I believe I had this last year also when it came out, and I really like it. So I went ahead and just brought me another bag of it so I can have that for a snack. And then I picked up some Kobe Jack cheese and some provolone cheese. These are from my husband. My husband likes to have cheese as a snack. So I went ahead and picked these up for him. I purchased him like the little Baby Bells, but he doesn't like those for some reason. So he likes the sliced cheese better. So that's what I buy him. Now I went ahead and purchased some 12 grain bread from Aldi's. We do have bread already in the freezer, and then I do plan on making some bread, so that'll get us through the rest of the month. And then I picked up some bagels. I picked these up so we can have these while we're on vacation. So we already have some cream cheese and in our freezer. We like to have the veggie cream cheese, so that's what we'll have with the bagels while we're on vacation. And then I have some of this. So I like to buy their tuna steaks from Aldi's. The bag actually used to be bigger than this. You used to get 5 or 6 in a pack. Now you're only going to get 3, and they're actually a little bit smaller. But I still like it, so I went ahead and purchased it. So we'll have that for a meal. I also purchased 2 of their biscuits. These were on sale for, I believe, 69 cents or 79 cents. I can't remember. And then I purchased some taco style cheese for our tacos, and then just some regular cheese. This is what I'll probably use on our shepherd's pie when I make it for dinner for Sunday. And then let me make sure I have everything that I picked up from Aldi's. And I also purchased some Hungry Jack pancake mix. This is the one that you just have to add water to, so you can do either waffles or pancakes. We will probably have, well, we will have breakfast one day for dinner, and then we'll have these also too for breakfast for the weekend. And then I'll just make I'll make blueberry pancakes and blueberry waffles. And then for days that I don't want to have leftovers or whatever it is that I meal prep for my lunch at work, I went ahead and just picked up two of these Mediterranean style chicken quinoa bowls. So I went ahead and just picked 2 of these up. I usually just like to have at least 2 or 3 microwavable meals in my freezer, just for when I don't want to have any of the food that we already made, and I just want to have something different. So I picked those up, and then I also picked up some of this con queso dip. This was also on sale for $1 and some change, and we'll use this on our tacos. And I think that is it. And what we picked up from Sam's, like I said, we got the 5 cases of water. I did order a chicken, and that was going to be we're going to have leftovers tonight because we have beef stew. And then tomorrow I was going to have that to have the chicken and make some like fettuccine to go with it. But when I got there, it was a 30-minute wait for the chicken, and I was like, I'll just go in, I'll wait for a little bit and I'll go inside. So I went inside Sam's, and it was a really long line of people waiting for one of the rotisserie chickens. So I decided I would just not buy it. So they will be refunding me for that. I also picked up this turkey bacon. This is the best turkey bacon you will ever have. We don't eat pork, so we do eat turkey, and we love that bacon. And then I also picked up some Uncle Ben's rice. I love rice. White rice is my favorite. I will eat any kind of rice, but white rice is my favorite. So we were out and we needed some more. But that just will last us for a long time. Then I picked up some eggs for our meal prep, for our sandwiches, our breakfast sandwiches. And then I also picked up some of the croissants. We already have one of these in our freezer. So on this weekend, we'll go ahead and make up all 12. I mean, well, all 24 because we have 2 of these. So we'll make 24 breakfast sandwiches. And that'll get us through the rest of the month. With I'll also make some yogurt. I usually eat yogurt for 1 full week, and then I'll eat their breakfast sandwiches. And then I also picked up some more of the French toast sticks. So if I don't want to have a breakfast sandwich, or if we don't want to have breakfast sandwiches, or if we don't want to have yogurt, or if I don't want yogurt, you can have the French toast sticks. Those are really good. I just stick them in the microwave. You don't need any syrup or anything to go with them. And then I got some blueberries, and I got some of the generic Claritin because we're going to be outside a lot. My husband and I both have allergies and sinus issues, so we will be using that. I got some more cheese. This will be for our breakfast sandwiches. And then what else did I get? I also picked up a watermelon, and then I also picked up, the last thing was these pineapples. Now I had a jar of these in a cabinet that I purchased not last month, I think the month before last, whenever I did my last grocery haul. And my husband put them in the refrigerator, and then he decided he was going to try them, and now he likes them. So I probably should have picked up 2 of these, but I only purchased 1 because I was trying to stay within budget. But they did change the labeling on this, so I'm wondering if they're going to be the same. I don't know if these are they're still in coconut water, so they may be the same. We may have just changed the labeling on it. I'm not sure. I have to take a look. But that is going to be it for today's grocery haul. I'm going to go ahead and put all of my groceries away. I would like to thank you all for spending part of your day with me. I really do appreciate it. And like I always say, be nicer, be kinder. God will love you for it. And I hope you have a blessed day. And I will see you on Sunday. Goodbye.